What is up, traders? Hope everybody's doing well. Weekly forecast here on NASDAQ. Starting off on the weekly chart, previous week was a bullish week. Kind of what I was looking at the previous week in my weekly forecast was I want to see this sell side right here swept, and then from there see what price reacts either to the downside, continues downside to sweep out these lows, or it shows a shift in market structure to then go up and take out the buy side. So that is what happened the previous week. Going back up to the daily, we had basically that sweep right here, and then from there we just continued up being bullish and then sweep at this high right here. From here I do expect price now to come up and sweep out these highs. I'm looking specifically at this high. We have a nice kind of smooth pool of liquidity right here, right? So I'm looking at that right now from this point. So you can see that right there. But one thing to note is I am looking at this new day opening gap as well. This to me is just pretty obvious and pretty big of a new day opening gap. Plus it aligns with 50% of this leg. So that's 50% right there. That new day opening gap is right below it. So don't be surprised if you see some sort of retracement to this new day opening gap, and then from there just kind of see a continuation up. So I'm putting in mind two scenarios. Either we continue up and then sweep out these buy sides right here, especially my eye is on this buy side right there, or we start to see a retracement down into this new day opening gap, sorry, right here. And then from there, we would want to anticipate structure to go back up, right? And if we do come back down lower, we will want to be cautious to see whether price wants to respect to continue higher, or if that's the buy side that it wants to take, comes back down and then starts to show some bearish structure, and then from there we'll be more bearish. But until now, I have two scenarios in mind. Either we come down, tap into this new day opening gap, fill it back up, because this is still partially unfilled, or the majority of it is unfilled. So this is a real liquidity void, and it's very, very apparent. I mean, you look at the daily chart, it's very apparent. So I'm looking at that possible scenario, and then we continue back up, or from here we just continue pushing up, sweeping out these buy sides that I marked out right here, this, and then ultimately this for the short-term view, obviously, right? Then after that happens, depending on how price reacts, either we continue up, making new all-time highs, or we start to consolidate a little bit, maybe show structure. Until then, we'll see what happens. But that's kind of my outlook for next week. Hope you guys found this insightful. If you want more pre and post session analysis just like this, I do my pre-session analysis on NASDAQ every day for free on my Discord. So if you want to join that, feel free to do so. Also, I'm posting my free YouTube mentorship in terms of the videos here on YouTube in a playlist. So if you want to watch that, feel free to do so as well. Also, I do have my one-on-one private mentorship that I'm hosting. So if you want to see if you qualify for that, if you have any questions, the link for the Calendly to book your free call with me is in the description down below. All right. Till next time, guys, stay safe and happy trading.